guys, how's it going?
Great,
good.
thank you.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, I'm good.
Stoked. We just arrived.
Yeah?
Just arrived.
What, literally just coming down from
Yeah, literally.
right.
This.
Get the press out of the way with them to see some bands, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, who are you looking forward to seeing today, if anyone?
Basement, Crosses, Marmozets,
Architects.
Yeah.
Marmozet's killed it on the enemy
Arctic
stage
Monkeys
earlier.
tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah. Chef Boys and that, innit?
Nice. You've played Running Leads before.
Yeah, last year was our
last
first
year,
year.
yeah. What sort of memories have you got from last year that you can share?
We did main stage last year, which was our first main stage, and was a fucking a lot of build up. We were like very a lot of
Yeah.
I don't know what the correct word is. We were just shitting one basically.
Yeah.
And it went really well. We had a fucking one of the best shows we've had, I think. Like super fun.
Yeah.
And then partied like fuck. So we've got good memories of it last year. See what we've got in store in the tent today.
Yeah.
So we kind of fun.
So that lineup's pretty insane on the pit,
On the
right?
pit stage, yeah.
Yeah. That pit stage, with the Radio 1 Rock Show being promoted to like prime time sort of thing, how important is that for the exposure of bands like yourself sort of thing?
It's massive. Like Danny P's obviously working really hard over at Radio 1 to get it more out there, and he has done for a long time. Like he's been there for pretty much all of our stuff as well, and he's got a lot of love for what he does, and he's a great dude.
There couldn't be a better dude, I don't think, doing like for flagship in like fucking British heavy music. Like he's the guy. He's such a great guy for it, and the fact that his shows move is exactly what he deserves. I think he's been putting a lot into it. We met him literally outside a show in like 2008, and I was like, oh shit, I'm sure I know that dude. It was like we just got on tour. Went up and was like, do you reckon you can get, because we had no money.
Yeah,
we
they
were
wouldn't let us in the show even though we were playing the venue the day after.
So I was like, yo, Dan, do you reckon you can get us in? And he ended up getting us in, and we've been tight since, man. He's a good dude.
And why do you think it is that the heavier side of music these days is becoming more and more popular? I mean, go back like sort of 10 years ago though.
Back in the day when I started listening to music, it was really, really different, and you were kind of like the sweaty kid at school, do you know what I mean? And now that it's becoming more mainstream, I think it's just easier for people to accept that this music exists and it's a good thing, do you know what I mean? Like, and it, there's so much different stuff out there now, and the internet's making it so much more easy to get into a variety of stuff. The differences are being made shorter, and it's not as crazy as it used to be. So it's just a very cool thing, I think.
Alternative music is like alternative culture really is over the last sort of 10-15 years has spread more constantly. It's always spread more into like a mainstream culture, and I think it's just more acceptable now to be like even when I went to school, I went straight to secondary school being like, I like heavy fucking music, and I got shit off people, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think now that's maybe a little bit different. Like I'm sure you'll probably still get shit, but that's part of growing up, do you know what I mean? It's cool that it's more of a normal thing to do, and I think the more it spreads, the better it is.
Yeah, fair.
Fuck pop mainstream bullshit.
Yeah, fair. Good point. So, going on to you guys then, obviously you had a quiet sort of first half of the year due to obviously the thrill and stuff like that. How's everything with that now? Would you say all recovered?
That was like a very difficult time for myself in particular, and the rest of the guys. Like it was very difficult, but we feel like we've come through the worst of it, and the album's well underway now. We're like kind of sprinkling the finishing touches on that. And we just feel like a stronger unit for it.
Yeah.
We're just looking forward to getting out there and rocking like hard.
It's nice to be back at it. Like,
yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Having that time off is like, at the time you're like, oh my god, I want to be back out. But at the same time, it's really good for just sort of realising what you've kind of got, what you need to do, and just taking everything a bit like in properly rather than living in the bubble that you can easily fall into on tour. So it's been good for us, man. We've regrouped and now I feel like we're just ready to get back out and bring out new music.
Yeah, that's what I was
we
going to
don't
ask.
like to rush things.
Yeah. So that's what I was going to ask. Like, has it, with obviously being out of action for a good half a year, has it allowed you guys to focus more musically on what you want to put together?
Yeah.
Is that something you've
We spent like a whole fucking most of that time working further into the record, and because it's really like before you know it, when you release your first record, you could have been writing that record all your life. Yeah. And then you release that, and if it does well, for example, like we were lucky enough for This Is the Six to do like pretty well in our eyes, and we were really stoked about the outcome of it. And then before you know it, you've got a label saying we want another album like this.
Yeah.
And like you
Like
can't
that quick,
you can't just
you know what I
knock
mean?
things out. Especially with us, we're not happy to release anything unless we feel like it's got our true effort into it. So it almost
Stamp
ended in
on it.
a blessing in disguise, really, for us to give the record the amount of attention it kind of deserves. And now we're all confident with the record and feel like it is the best thing we've ever made.
Yeah. Have you got a release date for that record yet?
Roughly, kind of, can't tell you, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, but there should be new music. Like,
New music for the end of the year.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's the word.
And what are the plans after Reading and Leeds?
we're going to Japan.
Oh, nice.
On Tuesday.
Like, pretty much
On
straight
Tuesday.
after.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
So we fly out there, smash a few shows, get
Yeah.
back, finish the album.
Have you done Japan before, or?
No.
Now first.
We did like Hong Kong and Taiwan like 2 weeks ago and it was insane.
Right.
Then we do Japan. And
Yeah.
then after Japan we go on tour with In Flames around Europe.
Shit, yeah.
Which is fucking sick.
That's incredible.
UK and Europe actually. And
Yeah.
Woven War and Papa Roach.
going on tour with
Quite
Papa
a line
Roach.
of fucking hell, yeah. Well, awesome, cheers.
To the day